All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 35 seconds and counting. We are still go 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jam Space Podcast. I just want to take one more chance to wish you guys a happy new year. As promised, here is the second episode of the week. We got the bonus episode right here. We are in 2021, people. This is the Hudu Akl listening party for Eye for an Eye, featuring Joseph Asselin at Switchblade Studios. Let's get into it.
Like such a simple.
Right.
Oh, I'm good, bro.
I think you had to go out and buy that. I need a little sticky pokey thing.
There used to be a fucking
pokey.
There was like a fucking porno shop up on Scottsdale Road that had. That's where I got that, dude. I used to have like 6 or 7 of them. It's the only one I got left. It's just a poker with a little piece of blown glass on the end. Like I can't believe they're not just at every single fucking head shop all the time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. At least I haven't like noticed one.
Yeah,
so
that's bad.
It's like they're fucking awesome. I went in there a couple of years ago to try to find them again, and I know the chick that owns the spot. It's called Smoke and Lingerie, and so it was like head shop and fucking porno shop, you know. And I was talking to the chick, and I was just like, "Hey, I used to have a bunch of these pokers with blown glass on the end. I got them here." She's just like, "No,
not here."
So, no, I absolutely did. I absolutely did. I was like, well, I don't know. I've never seen him here.
Are we rolling? Everything good over there?
Rolling, yeah.
Fuck it. Let's just keep going. Leave it.
Yeah.
Leave all that shit right there.
So, let's see. Where's the track? The tracks will be right there. You hear that? And I'll be rolling too. Party time. Excellent, bro.
All right. This is Jam Space Podcast. What does that cry? There it is.
Now we got you, Angel.
Hello.
Yeah. That's what
Are you live?
Nice.
Do we want to hear it through the speakers a little bit? A little bit of reinforcement?
Check.
Hello. Testing.
Testes. Yeah. All right. Well. Dude.
All right, well, I'll just go ahead and kick it off then.
Let's kick it off.
What's up? This is the Jam Space Podcast with Zach Cry. I'm here with Angel Calderon and Joseph Asselin at Switchblade Sounds in Tempe, Arizona. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How's it going?
It's good to see you, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
I know everybody's been trying to do what they can to get along during the quarantine, man. I'm glad I could come over here and work with you in the studio, that you're not like too weirded out to not have people over here and shit like that.
Oh, man. Oh, it's, there's certainly a level of responsibility that we all have, but also, fuck, man. I got to try to keep this place open.
Yeah, no doubt. I got to keep the lights on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We just finished recording a long session today in your studio. Well, I got here at 8:30, and it's 8. Yeah. It's just after 8:15.
It's almost, it's almost 8:30 again.
So damn near 12-hour session today.
It's pretty solid.
Not too bad. I'm going to be probably releasing some of that stuff, as a follow-up to whatever I got coming up soon.
Yeah.
The reason I want to sit down with you guys today, it's been 4 months since we released our Hudu Akl album, Eye for an Eye, which we tracked right here in this studio. Yeah. It was a long process. It took fucking 13 months, so I think we were finished tracking in probably like September.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, that doesn't make sense. What's the month before August?
July.
Yeah, I think we were done in July.
Yeah.
And so ready to release it in August, man. So then we must have started it in May of 2019.
Yeah.
Which is a long time.
Take a look.
And you got all the notes right there.
Notes right here.
So when was the first day that we came in here?
Let's see.
I want to say it was like March. Or
Was
maybe
it?
even April.
I can't remember if it was summer or spring. Spring, I guess spring sounds right. Because you were also in the other one at Yuma earlier that year too, right?
No dates?
Yeah. We were doing guitars in June.
Okay.
So, here we go. June 1st.
That's when we started?
June 1st, yep.
Yeah.
June 1st, we started tracking drums.
Does it say right there how much money it cost all in all?
I don't, no, I'd have to do the math.
No worries.
I know
No
there's-
worries. We don't have to get too detailed. We don't have to rehash that. Nah. I enjoyed it, man. It was very. The sessions were very split apart. You know,
Yeah.
few and far between, but we got it done when we could.
Yeah, man.
I think what we do. What was the first session? 2 days? 3 days?
I think it was 3 days.
3
yeah.
8-hour days?
3 days, yeah.
And
10-hour days.
3 10-hour days.
Yeah, I mean, breaks, or whatever in there, but
And in those
Yeah.
3 days, we locked in the drums, and then we started building from there.
yeah.
And then it must have took me another fucking at least
4 days. We did 4 days in a row.
4 days in a row at first. And then after
1, 2,
that,
3, and 4.
I must have come in for fucking another 5 sessions at least.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say,
They
5?
were little ones. They were little ones,
Yeah.
Looks like we were done tracking vocals and all that stuff in January.
Nice.
So so we were tracking for 6 months, almost 7 months.
And then coming in here and spicing it up a little, sprinkling a little.
Totally.
things
That's
in.
one of the super fun things about that record was that I feel like as time passed, you were coming up with more rad production ideas, because that's the easiest thing to sort of lose track of is how to make it an album, not a recording of songs.
Yeah, as much
You
as
know?
I wanted to fucking really get it done as fast as we could, it
Yeah.
was kind of a blessing that it took so long and that the time delay between sessions
Yeah.
and shit like that. Because, yeah, man, I'm just sitting there at the house listening to it and thinking about, oh, we should put this
Totally.
there and this there.
Absolutely.
And then, yeah, it does really grow from being just like a collection of songs and into an album, which is what I wanted to make, like a real album. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
totally, man.
So how long have you been doing? How long have you been? What do you call yourself? Audio engineer or?
Yeah, I don't know. That term is kind of a dirty word sometimes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's using the term engineer, some people get their panties in a bunch about, you're not actually engineering things. I mean, I did build a reverb unit out of wood and beer cans. So, I mean,
That is cool.
I don't know.
That sounds like an
That's really
engineer to me.
Yeah, but they call us recordists,
Okay.
these days.
How long have you been doing recordists?
So my partner Grace and I started the studio in 2003.
This studio right here where we're at?
No, it was in her house, in the house that I'm living in now. She was renting the house. She bought a house and moved out, and then I took over the lease, and so I was running the studio out of there. We've been in this location here by Tempe Marketplace for 8 years, I think now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what are some of the more like notable bands that you've recorded here?
A lot of mostly local dudes, but some dudes have popped and gotten some pretty good like international notoriety. Goya is one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Old Fashioned Assassin has done some good touring, and their stuff's all over the place. They're shipping records everywhere.
They're the most recent thing that you've done over here is Old Fashioned Assassin.
That's what I've been working on. Yep.
Yeah. Some new
Just
stuff coming
finished
from those guys.
like a horror punk record for some guys that are called Boogeyman. That's my guitar player in Sanitation Squad's side project, solo project.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of like Misfits style, horror punk.
Have you ever heard of
stuff.
Cancer Slug?
No.
They're kind of in that same vein. Have you heard them, Angel?
No.
Oh, they're really good, man.
Yeah.
Horror punk. Dude sounds like Danzig, man.
Cool.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Yeah, that stuff's fun too because there's room for production,
Uh-huh.
Like I recorded so much punk rock stuff early on.
And your
Yeah.
band Sanitation Squad is a punk rock band.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like we're like punk metal crossover sort of band, Too metal for the punk, but
Too punk.
but little more punk than the metal dudes prefer, But
I feel you, man. That's where
Yeah.
that's kind of where we exist,
Yeah.
also.
But yeah, like Cut My Teeth. It's fun. These last couple of years, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of the dudes that I've known for a really, really long time. The dudes in Broloaf and Swap Meet and now Irake. Like those guys are all kind of in the same sort of camp, and like our old punk bands used to play with their old punk bands.
Hell yeah,
20 years ago. And so it's kind of fun to be at a point now where, like, we all cut our teeth doing aggressive stuff, but now we're like we want to make albums. We want to produce albums and dig in, like like you guys did with Eye for an Eye.
And you got the space here.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's good
Yeah,
space. It sounds good.
Beautiful.
You got the space here to cultivate the vibe and
Yeah.
just man. I mean, I feel your band members are so lucky to fucking.
I tell them that all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit, let's get down to it, man. We're gonna do the Eye for an Eye listening party. So it's been 4 months since we released the album, which is hard to believe, but 2020 has just flown by because it's been a fucking crazy year. But I'm not here to get into that. 4 months since we released the album, so I figured let's rehash it a little bit before the end of the year. This isn't gonna come out until next year in January, but let's get into it, man. Let's just play the album. So yeah, anybody listening, we're gonna play this album right about now. You guys can listen along with us. Starting on the intro, this is streaming on Spotify or Hudu Akl, Bandcamp.com. Anywhere you listen to music, just check out Hudu Akl. So for some reason, when we were tracking this, that rhythm guitar there really came out kind of thin, and I remember you saying something about it.
Yeah.
And we just pushed past it anyways.
Yeah.
And kept going, and so I tried to beef it up with that synthesizer.
Yeah.
Put more low end in there.
It sounds really cool though. I mean,
I think
as far as rolling with something that sounds different,
Yeah.
This is the recurring theme. I try to set the tone for the album, and then I think originally we cut another little interlude with the same little recurring theme and a different kind of melody.
Yep.
And then this also comes back in the very last track too. But I think the other melody ended up getting cut because it was kind of unnecessary,
Right.
We wanted to fit this on a vinyl, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I remember cutting out a couple of things.
I like this. It's very motific, like you're saying. It's like comes back a lot.
Yeah.
I don't see this enough in albums like recently.
Right.
So it's kind of refreshing again
Yeah.
to hear it front to back. And I like that synth.
It's really cool to hear a melody come back around in the same album, you know what I mean?
It's like a prize for listening.
Yeah, man.
It punches
Yeah.
really, really hard.
So, how long we've been working on these songs for over a year before we even got over here to the studio to record, huh?
I remember the first things, like that little mini tour we did. We were playing this song, Don't Look Now, and Neb Cruza, I think, on that one.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever that was that 2018?
Mm-hmm. No, we did a big tour in 2018.
I think it was like right before that. We did the.
Yeah. We did several little small tours in like 2017, early 2018. You know, little fucking 3-day runs, 4-day runs. And the vocal style on this shit has changed like several times. Huh?
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to stick the vocals on this song.
Yeah.
I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah, totally, man. Absolutely. I remember it in like multiple times while we were tracking this record, I like listening to the tracks in my truck, you know, as I was driving. I just like realized all of a sudden that I was like hauling ass, dude. Like,
that
this
happens.
record made me drive fast, dude.
Especially right now.
It's awesome, man.
Dude, the gang vocals is such a good like hardcore touch. I like it.
Totally.
That's Kyle Leeds and
It's Kyle and Ben Barnes, right?
Ben Barnes
Yeah.
from Bro Love. Kyle Leeds from Old Fashioned Assassin. Shout out.
Yeah. Man, yeah, Ben's in Swap Meet and iRake. Yeah,
I thought he was in Bro Love.
Yeah, he's in Bro Love also.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you guys would probably see. You'd probably be seeing. Did they play? Did iRake play the same night as you guys on Planet Mammoth?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah,
That was a fun night.
that was awesome. That was an awesome, fun time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so that cowbell right there, man. We
That's
gotta
right,
say
yep.
it, dude. You let that cowbell came from fucking P-Funk.
Yeah, dude. Parliament left that on the stage.
They left
man.
it on stage?
Yep.
Hell yeah. It's a country western lead over a heavy metal.
Dude, my favorite part is when it comes out of the delay and then back into that like southern sound.
Yeah.
I don't know, that little exit, I suppose. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thanks, man.
I remember when you came up with this breakdown part because we didn't do it for a
It
while.
wasn't there at first, right? We played this song for a long time without the end. This part right here.
Yeah.
Coming back into it. You know what? I swear to God. I saw that meme and it's got like a possum on there and it said the face you make when they bring back the same riff but slower.
Dude,
And I'm
it's
like,
real.
oh, we gotta bring this riff back but slower, dude. Possum face.
The possum face.
Yeah. I didn't want to give it a break, you know, keep rolling right into the next
Yeah.
song. Is that Angel's track on there, number 2 right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Is this signal going to pick up?
Yeah.
Is it big good?
It's there.
Cool.
We'll just have to. I'll
Gotcha.
do that before I pass it off to you.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this was the song that we started mixing. Like this was the first. Was this the first one?
Hot Pursuit, yeah, this is the one that
Yeah.
you really got the solid mix, and I said that's what we're shooting for
Yeah.
for the whole album, like this mix right here.
Yeah.
Even the vocal style on this one changed, man. I think when I first started writing this shit, I was still trying to sing the songs like The Weight on our first album, you know, kind of like those doubled up Fu Manchu kind of sound.
Right. Yeah.
And then on the process of us going on tour, man, on the road, it changed, man.
Yeah.
It changed.
Totally.
And I just let it change because I started getting more comfortable singing it
Sure.
that way, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, it's a good thing that we didn't record it as fast as we could, you know.
Right.
I'd let the vocals develop, and now here we are. I wanted to put some police sirens in the back right there at that breakdown.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, how much is too much, you know?
Right.
The song deserves a video.
Totally.
We need to crash a car in the desert or something.
If we were gonna make a music video, this would be the first music video.
I think it's. I don't know if it should be the first. I don't know, because what could we do to branch videos
Crash
together?
a car, that would be so fucking cool.
That would be really cool.
Oh, and I would love to string like 4 songs together into a video.
Like a mini movie, dude. That'd be
Right.
fucking
Totally.
dope.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. That would
Yeah,
be
man.
cool, man. Pieces of songs.
Yeah.
You end up making like a 15-minute video.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll happen quick too.
Like,
know?
I loved Michael Jackson videos when I was a kid.
Sure.
Dude. Yeah. He was always turning into a rocket ship or some shit. Like,
That dude is crazy.
this right here, somebody wrote a fucking review about this album. And it's not that I care what they think.
I know what you're
But they
talking about.
fucking
though.
said that this was like, I don't know what they said about it, but it was like pointless to have it on the album. It was like, they didn't like the interlude right here. I don't remember how he put it, dude. He put it in a fucking cunty way.
But not that we care. No, he kept saying something about like how it struggles to find itself.
Yeah.
But I
The
don't
album
know.
or this interlude?
Definitely he went on about the album that way.
Yeah.
But I think if you were there to see it all start to build.
Yeah, totally.
But I get it. It can be a little jarring sometimes, especially from a lot of different heavier music communities, you know, trying to put different things in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan.
That's the thing. I feel
I'm
like
a big
it's
fan of that sort of stuff, dude.
It's what you said earlier, man. I feel like we are like a fucking. We're not a punk band, but we're like a fucking. We're like a grunge, post-grunge, stoner rock kind of band trying to appeal to a heavy metal audience.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because somehow that's how the scene coagulates. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Exactly.
Those stoner rock bands fall into like the heavy metal fucking scene.
Totally.
And like heavy metal tends to be a can be like an elitist fucking thing sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like all genres have the potential to get that way, you know. But I feel like at least with like my guys and the dudes that I've run with, and some of my favorite albums that I've been fortunate enough to be a part of, it's about making the songs dope, you know. And you know, there's bands that I'm a big fan of that over the years have made comments about how, like, you know, we put this album out. I remember Less Than Jake when I was working for Less Than Jake one time at the Marquee. It's like, anybody got the new album yet? No? I'm sure the people that do hate it. Everybody hates the new album until it's not the new album anymore. You know, it's like I feel like he nailed it on the head. You know, like it's
people are always looking for what he did on the last album.
Yeah, and you know, and if you're forging a new path creatively, you know.
I try not to I just try to be open-minded. That's all, man. Just be open-minded about everything. Because I remember being younger and being like, God, it fucking sucks.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
I try to grow, you know.
Yeah.
Neb Cruiser is a line from a song in our first album, Hudu Akl. On that song, The Ride, it's one little line out. I'm a cruiser of nebula from space and time and word and rhyme. All right. And so that's where I got the title for this.
Yeah,
thing.
that was great. This song's a ton of fun too, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let's think of a dude riding a motorcycle in outer space.
Yeah, this album has a very like sci-fi theme for me, just on imagery and music, everything. Like you can put a story together from a lot of it.
Yeah.
I had the whole idea to make a comic book for the album, man.
Uh-huh.
From like 5 or 6 different artists, and let every artist do 2 songs, illustrate them for 2 pages each.
Yeah.
And put together a little comic book.
Fuck yeah.
But man, we are already fucking. Yeah, we want to put this thing out, dude. We don't want to wait another year and sink another fucking couple grand, you know?
Yeah, totally.
I love this song.
Absolutely.
This is one of my favorite songs, man. And the Zippo, man. I want to make fucking a Zippo for our merch.
That's a good idea. I want one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Mark me down, dude.
This was another cool one to see, like, grow from when you sent me just like real quick recorded demos and we're like, hey, look, here's this song. and then when we played it when we all met up with Trent and Justin, and then to this, like, it's really cool. These final touches, those little background guitar vibes.
Yeah, the delay.
Absolutely.
Stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That, like you guys were talking about, just like diving in, and going, now what? Now that the song's there, what else can we put?
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
there? It's beautiful.
What'd you think when I started going off like that in there in the studio, man? Kind of rapping in there. What was your reaction, man?
Oh, it worked out great.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, is like I know that, you know, this was our first opportunity to work together, you know, and everything. And like I said, you know, like I've over the years I've gotten to the point in, like, as a producer, as an engineer, or whatever, to where it's just like, let's try it, you know, like, let's whatever it is that is being cooked up on the other side of the glass there. It's like, let's try it, you know, like we'll know if it's not working, you know.
Yeah.
And then to just mention, you know, like I was saying, like when you were working on that, on the lead guitar stuff, and I was just like, it sounds sort of, it doesn't sound very bright, you know. And it's like, if you tell me, like, yeah, this is the way it's supposed to sound, then like, awesome, then we roll with it, you know. Or if it's just like, oh, well, I kind of wanted to, that's not exactly, if that's how it sounds, I want it to be a little bit different. So, you know, even just switching the pickup could often get it to where you want it to be.
Well, it's funny because right when you said that it sounds too MIDI and beefy, I noticed that my pickup was in the middle.
Yeah, see, there you go. And so it's like with vocal styling and stuff, you know, there's a lot of, you know, artistic, like, pronunciation, you know, and grammatical things that are,
yeah,
like,
notice,
I know it's
man,
not.
you really gotta move your mouth around, man. You gotta move your mouth around.
Exactly.
When
you
you're
know?
in the studio.
And as I catch those sort of things, I just point it out. You know, like, you're saying the word feel, but it sounds like fill.
Right? Yeah.
Is that what you want? It was just like, yeah, this is how I want it to sound. It's like, great, we roll with it. Or, okay, man, I need to be more aware of how I'm pronouncing that one syllable, you know?
Chris Beck was sitting right here on the couch when we were tracking this, man. And I was struggling with this shit, man.
Yeah.
And he said, I like it when they're doubled up like that. I think it sounds good.
Yeah.
So shout out to Chris Beck, Doom Tomb.
Yeah. Totally.
I did struggle with this part.
Yeah, it turned out great.
I think when I was when I was writing these songs for the original cut of this album, I was writing it all in standard C tuning.
Oh, yeah.
And when I cut the album, or because I have probably several fucking demo tracks of every one of these songs, man, in the vault somewhere.
Yeah.
And tracking them at the house, they were all in C standard.
Yeah.
And that's what I was used to singing in for this breakdown part. 'Cause I had it sounding really good, nice vibrato.
Sure.
And then coming in here when it's tuned up to E standard, and
Right.
I was struggling with
that's
it.
way higher,
Yeah, man.
Totally.
So it took me a minute to really get this part.
Dude, I bet it sounded heavy, this part, dude.
Oh, and C standard? Yeah, man, for sure. I think
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I decided to keep it in E, man. I just think it sounds a little bit better in E.
Yeah, it's rocking
standard.
for sure, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, all this stuff, you know, with the crackling fire and
The flames.
yeah, dude, it's awesome.
I know. I wanted to just add as many kind of layers and shit without adding too much.
Right.
I was trying to find the right balance, you know. I want to add sound effects, but I don't want to like overuse them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they're good if you know how and when to use them.
Absolutely.
Especially for this, to get a good cinematic effect. I definitely want to do a video for this song.
That would be really
So if
fun.
we string all the videos together, this is gonna be one of them. I think the first half of the album would be a badass video put together.
Yeah.
The first side.
A re-release.
And
with
it
the video
split
album.
perfectly.
Totally.
Boom.
The way we split the tracks is perfectly.
Yeah, because that was it, right?
This is the last one on the side.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I
Shout out
love
to
this
Tony
song.
Reed for mastering. You love this song,
I
Angel?
do love this
Fucking
song.
fucking let the world know, man.
I don't think enough people talk about this one really. It's it's the most different one, I think, on the album. It's, I don't know, prettier maybe than everything. Sure. A little mellow, but it's still got that sludgy bridge.
Totally.
I wish that we actually had a bass player while we were doing all this shit in the studio, and that I wasn't playing the bass, because I would love for it to have more low end flavor. You know what I mean? Throughout the entire song. Wow. I did what I could do.
Yeah, you pulled it together. Yeah, writing bass lines can be hard though.
Yeah.
You play bass, Angel?
I
also
kind of. I started on bass, but I quickly went to drums.
Yeah.
So I can play it, but I don't have the mind of a bass player.
Sure. Yeah. Totally.
Writing it is definitely hard for me.
Yeah.
So speaking of like the time delay and adding things in as we go, like the 808s came to mind because I was lacking in the low end on the bass. Like, because when I came in, boom, at the very beginning, it sounds good. But on this riff, I'm like, damn, I'm really lacking that fucking bottom end. So throw the fucking 808s.
Shook my car.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's just one more cool element that you really don't hear in a lot of like these kind of bands.
Totally. And I remember having a conversation with Tony about it, because I don't think I've ever actually mixed anything that had like a big 808 drop like that. You know, there was like hip hop and stuff that I've worked with where that was like part of the beat.
Yeah.
You know, but for something like that was like smashing the whole mix away.
Yeah.
You know? And I was talking to, and when Tony, I think he gave you back the first set of mixes.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot, man. And it was a trick, you know, but I remember talking to him, and he was just like, and I told him, I was just like, look, man, I don't really know what I'm doing with this. This is the first time I've really had to like figure this sort of thing out. Most of the bands that I work with, like, they don't really fuck with that sort of a sonic effect, you know. And he's just like, me too, man. I was like, so is it something that you think you can manage in the mastering step, or is it something that you would prefer that I take another stab at in the mix? And he said something to the extent of like, it's always better to fix it in the mix than to hope that you can fix it in the mastering step, you know. And that was something that I've always known, but to hear him like reconfirm that, you know, so many years after I think I heard it originally, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this.
I had one of the rough mixes, dude, and listening to it in my car, and when that 808 hit, dude, that shit shook my whole car.
Yeah, totally, dude. Totally. But and I think a part of it too is that you created that 808.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the note, it's in the key of the song. It's not just an 808.
Right.
So, like, harmonically, it's you know, it's fitting in with everything else. So I'm sure whatever is happening with the phase,
all those frequencies. I learned how to make an 808 off a YouTube video. I did it on FL Studio. Shout out Fruity Loops. Doing a lot of shout outs today.
YouTube, Fruity Loops.
Shout out YouTube.
808s.
Shout out FL Studio. Shout out 808s. We used a 404 today. More on that later. So this whole section right here is from an old band that I used to have.
Oh yeah.
And I wrote this song right here. Only this part right here. You know, the past couple minutes that this little section has been playing. Was an entire song for another band that I had called Stone. And it had the same name and everything, Scattered Sun Parade.
Yeah.
And I just really loved that riff, man. And even our drummer, R2, said to me one time, he's like, I think the closest we ever got to making like spiritual music was when we wrote that song, Scattered Sun Parade. Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I really like it. That riff right there, you know. And then, so this whole thing came later on. Very Caius influenced riff right here, you know.
I get that a lot from this one. It's probably why it's so fun.
Yeah, the 808s, man. So what did Tony really have to say about the 808s, man?
I mean, he was down to. It was fun talking to him. And it was short, you know. I feel like it was late you know, and I think both of us were probably fried from mixing or whatever we were doing all day, you know. And yeah, he was just saying, he's just like, yeah, the album's fun. It sounds really good. You know, that 808 thing is something that he doesn't really fuck with either, you know.
So this right here is where the album splits in two.
Okay, yeah.
This would be the beginning of side B right here. So we end side A with an instrumental, and then we start side B with another instrumental.
Yeah.
As a B-side would be, probably.
Huh?
You would do that with a B-side, I imagine, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is another interesting song.
I love
seeing
that
how this
fucking
came together.
Yeah, dude.
Right there.
It was really
what
fun.
was that?
It was just Zach.
He took that. You took that off another one though, right? You copied that one, that first one. Whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From somewhere else on the record. Yeah.
Off that song, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. This is a fun one.
I try not to listen too closely to the tambourine and the maracas and shit because I think I fucked up somewhere in there. I don't think the naked ear can hear it, but I can.
But it's like, and I remember John.
Shout out to John Pino.
Yeah, John Pino. I remember he was like stoked on the whole thing and mentioned as well that, you know, in some of the other songs that he's had the opportunity to like guest musician to come in and play some perk on some stuff, that this was a really fun one for him. You know, he was stoked on the rhythms and stuff that you were playing.
That's cool.
You
That's
know?
good to hear. I wish I could have been here for that one.
Yeah.
Just like that would have been cool to see that guy
John
too,
was a
other
cool
drummers.
guy,
Yeah. It was fun.
I used to, when I lived in Yuma, I used to go, I had a lot of time. I had a lot more free time than I have out here in Phoenix.
Sure.
So
I hear that, dude.
I used to go fucking hike in the mountains in the morning. And I'd smoke a joint, dude, and I'd listen to like Brant Bjork while I'm hiking through the mountains.
Absolutely.
And one day I was just hiking through the mountains smoking a doobie, and I came back home and fucking wrote this little riff right here, dude.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you're like, if I didn't fucking grab it right then and there, I would have just forgot about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I actually grabbed my phone and recorded it real fast, you know. Oh, there's something right there, you know. So I grabbed my phone and fucking recorded the riff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is what it turned into.
Yeah. Super cool, man.
So when we started the album, I didn't even have the idea of doing this shit right here. The spoken word stuff.
Right.
Yeah. This stuff came in. So some behind the scenes shit about this little poem right here. The skeleton of this poem come from something I wrote when I was a freshman in high school, and they took that poem and published it in a magazine.
Really? Right on.
Yeah, man. So basically the bare bones of what this shit's saying right here, I just changed a few lines around.
Yeah.
I got a copy of the magazine at the house, too, man. It was pretty cool. I was trying to channel my Jim Morrison on here.
Yeah.
And then we're going straight into this. Jesse Mitchell from Hub and Weep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
On
yeah,
the organ. Never even met the guy.
Yeah.
Only talked to him on the internet.
Yeah.
I sent him the tracks and he laid down the organ. He sent me a couple different takes of organ.
Yeah.
And that's how we did that.
Yeah, dude. And he ripped it up, man.
It fills out very well.
Yeah.
This is another one of those things that I did when I was real young, man. I wrote this song when I was like 17.
Hell yeah.
And remember, we weren't even going to put this song on the album.
Yeah, we had
We're gonna
Firewater.
put Firewater was gonna go on here.
I will say I think it's a small crime that Firewater's not, but I'm not upset that this is on here because this is a banger, as they say.
Yeah, as they say.
Well, Firewater is on one album.
It's seeing the light of day.
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
on
problem.
an album. It's coming out soon.
Yeah.
That's a great groovy track.
The vocals just take it to a whole other level when they come in, man. Now it sounds like sleep. It did sound like It did sound like fucking circus music. Which we're keeping the theme going, man, because we had that song on the first album, Circus Musica.
Another one that, again, I never hear people talk too much about, but that'd be fun to play live.
Yeah, man. What's the fucking... I don't know what the expression is, like deadly overrated or something like that. It's highly overrated. It's very, very overrated.
Obscenely overrated.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Good.
Thank you, Angel, for fucking stepping in for me.
It's
been a long day. But still got a hell of a long way to go. It's just so cool to hear this song like all polished up from the studio after I've been just sitting around in my brain for so long.
Yeah, totally, man.
Fully realized.
This is another one where like by the time we get into this lead part,
Yeah.
it's just like you kind of look down and realize that you're going 100 miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
It's like, whoa.
This song is a journey for sure.
Yeah.
It's
a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's fun. There's just a lot of jamming going on.
Absolutely.
I like when a song can be, I don't know, I guess like a small epic without feeling too like, oh, I've heard this over and over. But again, it has like a full circle.
That moves.
That I like.
Absolutely, yeah.
Lots of movement. A
Totally.
very fluid song.
And I felt like, you know, we've had so many elements throughout the album thus far that, like, we gotta fucking give the drums a chance to shine, man. Like, I wanted everything to have its, like, in Hot Pursuit, there's a spot where you get a little bit of bass solo, then you get a little bit of a drum fill, you know, and then right here, you know, we got a chance to let the drum shine.
Totally.
Yeah. That's when Angel gets his fucking minute to shine right there, brother.
Totally.
That was fun. It was kind of challenging. One of my least favorite things is to like come up with fills that like are solid. Like I like to jam out, and so live I kind of just have some fun.
You keep interchangeable fills.
But having to write them so I know what I'm recording is my least favorite part about the process.
It feels too rigid sometimes, huh?
Yeah, I like to feel like that loose kind of like how it feels when you're playing it live.
Or maybe you accidentally keep doing the same feel like over and over again in the song. You know? Instead of experimenting more, you're trying to be like too rigid because you're in the studio. I'm saying that's how I get it.
No, I do. When you start to think of the drums on that microscopic level, like for me, I get super judgmental about what I'm doing or what I've been doing. So it takes a while, but I think that part turned out.
It's like an economy of drum fills. It's like, I don't want to do this same fill twice in a row.
It's worthless the second time around sometimes. Not all the time, though. Like, you have that In the Air Tonight drum fill. Everyone loves that every time that song plays, you know? But it depends on the song, I guess. If it's an iconic fill, it's iconic. But I guess there's not too many of those.
What about that one? Little bit Jack Diane.
Yeah.
That's
everyone
an
knows
iconic drum bill right there.
I don't even know what effect is on that snare, but it's got a big pop to it. This part's cool.
I was channeling my Neil Fallon right here. Dude.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to listen to myself sing. Even though I love this album so much, I still can pick out my voice and be like, God. I just really have to shut up.
You're not the only one that suffers that situation as a vocalist. You know, I feel like most vocalists that I've worked with end up in that same feedback loop. It's like, it's pretty good, but
that's why I don't even pay no attention to it now. I just put it out there, dude. I'm trying to like do my best to detach myself from the outcome, because the cause of suffering is attachment.
Totally.
I don't want to be attached to it, man. You know, I want to get it out of me. That's the whole point of being here right now.
Exactly. Yep.
So what other people do with it when they get it, that's on them. But
Right.
I did my part by just putting it out there, What else are we gonna do on a beautiful fucking Saturday?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Absolutely, man.
Coming here in the studio and fucking spend all day in here getting it out of us.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's gotta go somewhere.
Gotta go somewhere.
Why not here? So is this your first time, like, taking over lead parts? Because I know
Lead
Justin
guitars?
did stuff with you before.
I wasn't planning on being the lead guitar player on this album. So thank you, Angel, for bringing that up.
Well, not that it's, like, noticeable, but I know that you've, like... Because I remember meeting Justin, and, like, he immediately was like, I got the parts, I know what I'm doing, kind of like the lead, I don't know, embodiment.
Yeah, that's Justin's deal. I don't really need to know the rhythm. I play the leads. It's like, you fuck that, bro. I want you to know the whole song. Like, I play the leads, man.
Yeah. Well, and like knowing the song, it gives you the map for your lead. Mm-hmm. There's tons of and it's there's guitar players, lead players that come in and want to draw from the inspiration in the moment in the studio, the studio magic.
Yeah.
And then they can play it that way afterwards. Like they can actually play it. But it's like the dudes that know the songs, it seems like they often they can come up with a lead off the cuff more easily because they're not trying to they know the progression of the tune,
Well, I think there's a place for both, man.
Absolutely,
think it's cool to be inspired in the studio and rip one.
Absolutely.
Or sit down and write a long, thought out, fucking progressive, like Metallica kind of fucking solo.
Sure, yeah, totally.
One that moves, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Either way, it's cool with me. My leads aren't like that for the most part. I just rip them.
Right.
Yeah. Pentatonic scales.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're coming from a place where like the song.
Yeah.
So noodling around the stuff that's already happening, it's already putting you in a place where the lead is gonna make sense. You're not gonna end up playing one half step lower in
I'm
your
just
progression.
teasing Justin. If he played with us, he'd be able to nail these songs. But
Sure, I'm sure.
that's how he used to be, though. He'd be like, I got the leads, man. What do you want,
the
bro?
lead. It does make me wonder what the songs would sound like with him on leads too.
I just couldn't wait any longer, man.
Yeah.
I had to do it. And nobody else was around to do it. I had to do it.
Yeah.
But I think it came out all right.
Yeah, I like it. Definitely honed.
I even would like to have Greg in here, man. I even tried to have Greg in here. Greg was supposed to meet me here one day, and then he never showed up. Hey, you mind if I grab one of those cores out of there?
That's it. That was it.
No more?
Yeah, we did it. We got him. We got him done. There is a bottle of Jim Beam up there.
I think it's time, dude.
Celebratory.
There's some Coke right over there.
Yeah.
I don't have a Jim and Coke. Fuck it.
Celebratory.
You guys check it out. This is some cool shit right here.
Yeah,
And
dude.
the little chugs.
Yeah.
Proud of my I'm proud of that lead, man. But not only that lead, those vocal harmonies right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Because I, for the longest time, was trying to figure out what the harmony was, man, and didn't know. Until I actually got in here in the studio.
Yeah.
Man, I really put a lot of thought into this shit, man.
Yeah. Totally, man.
Like this right here, the way this shit modulates into the next key, right? Because this shit's in A, and then I for an I is in D, and then, you know, whatever the terminology is, D is the thing that you go into after A, right? If you're playing in A, you're gonna go down into D.
Naturally, yeah. D is a very common movement from A.
The next step.
Yeah.
This
So to make that fucking A modulated to the D, I use the synthesizer, right?
that kind of rising
Yeah. never mind.
modulates its on itself. It's great.
You want to put the D in the A?
Yeah, that's the way I.
You don't need a modulator for that. I think I need a little more. I think I gave both of you guys more.
So this song,
Was a totally different song as well at the beginning.
yeah,
huh?
it's really cool because when we practiced, it was just the two of us, no other layers of
Yeah.
anything, and it's really cool to hear it realized and undergone so much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
a facelift.
Angel, you
Yeah,
were only
super
here
cool.
in the studio to record your drum part song.
I know.
And after, you didn't hear anything else after that until I brought you the rough tracks that we had.
It was a surprise, and it was really cool. I think what I commented first was how excited I was that even the roughs, like, it sounded like us. Like,
Yeah.
it sounded like, I don't know, when these songs started to feel good and, like, was confirming, like, yeah, this
Pour
is
it up, brother, so we can
Totally.
choose
Sorry, I'm
together.
a cola hog.
The cola.
Okay, what about this shit right here, man? How about this, dude? I think this is the thing I'm most proud of musically on the whole album. This whole section right here. Huh?
It's
Cheers, fellas, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We made magic happen. Yeah. Today and in
Yeah.
the studio for this album.
No, it's super cool.
Tastes like.
I'm very proud of this. And this is like straight up my roots coming out of me, man. It's like the shit I grew up on, Metallica, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they had those long instrumental
Absolutely, yeah,
fucking
man.
leads, you know?
Yeah. But it's like the song, like, you know,
I wanted
feel like
to
we're
make
already
an
in like
epic
the
song.
second part of the journey of this song,
Uh-huh.
and there's a whole nother
Oh, yeah.
part.
dude.
You know, that's a whole different part of the journey, and it's, you know, it's challenging to be able to pull all those elements together. You know, is it even like playing drums? You know, like is another part of it. Not losing the energy in the slower section, especially when it's going to come back and become something heavier, you
Like
know,
this
more
right here.
energetic, you know. Very cool.
Yeah, man. Perfect way to end this album. Dude.
Yeah.
It explodes for real.
It does.
Part's very poppy. Not poppy, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
That
saying.
guy
Bursting.
saying that this album couldn't find its sound, well, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if he listens.
It doesn't have a
It
sound.
ties in, I think,
Yeah.
very well.
You know what this album is? It's like when you got that fucking palette with the paint on it and shit, and you've been making an acrylic painting or something like that.
Yeah.
And then after it's all said and done, you look at that palette and all the colors are all smeared together
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's what this album is. This
Yeah,
album
yeah.
is like that palette with all the colors
It's
all
one of my
fucking
like
smeared
favorite things to
together.
look at too. It's like, look what else happened like
Yeah.
after all that. It's really cool.
You know, like looking at the artwork, like the artwork almost kind of looks that way too. You
Like
know,
a
with
smeared
like
palette?
yeah, with like the background, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kind of like how it's like it's thematically well structured,
Hell yeah.
but it's not just all clean lines. You know, there's clean lines within
Yeah.
the, you know, this like the smear, like you were saying.
What
This was-
about this?
This was cool.
Let's talk about
And like the funny thing to me about this was, you know, like I've done similar sort of things on other records, but it was always like an agonizingly intricate like automation fest for me, you know, like so much like taking an EQ and like automating each like point on the EQ and moving it and just step after step after step.
I can imagine exactly
to where
what you're
when you came to me with it, you were like, yeah, you don't want to do this thing. I was just like, all right, man, I know how to do it. I've done it before, no problem. It's just gonna take me some time. And you were like, well, what if you just did this? And I was just like, damn, that is so much easier. That makes so much more sense, man. Dude. Exactly, man. Exactly, dude. It made so much more sense, dude.
Do it to the master track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, that makes so much more sense.
That was Gandhi in there just now.
Yeah.
The guy said I was being pretentious for putting Gandhi on the album. Fuck you, man. He's fucking Gandhi.
You know, again,
thank you, man. Thank you so much for what you said about that frequency suite. Because I do some shit in my house, man.
Yeah, totally.
I do a lot of editing and fucking recording, but the recordings aren't that good. But I can still edit and EQ and shit on there.
Yeah,
so I figured out how I wanted to do it. It's just like telling other people how to do shit in their own space. Sometimes, like, I don't want to overstep my boundaries. You know what I mean? But I can tell you how to do it. You know? What
absolutely, and you know, there's a way. I feel like it's something that I am like hyper aware of because of the opportunities. The way that I look at every project that I work on is being an opportunity to be allowed to be a part of someone else's creative endeavor, which it can be very personal. It can be very, you know,
I just want to say, man, about this part of this song right here, dude. Like, I wanted to make sure that this shit was on the album because this was like part of a whole other song earlier. Like,
totally.
Like, this song has been went through like 3 different parts, man.
Absolutely,
but this was the main, like the little refrain right here of the vocals, man. Really I was going through heavy shit when I wrote that. Dude, so. It's nice to end the album on that note, right?
And those recurring themes, throughout the album. Like that's what we were talking. You know, like that's makes it a.
This album really is like a fucking letter to a few people in my life, dude. Yeah. Really, dude. Like it kind of just brings it all home, you know. It's just it's an album that I want people to hear and rock and roll to, but it's also like a fucking love letter to a couple of characters in my life.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
So, thank you guys for listening to the album with us.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys got any like final words about it?
No, it's really cool to hear it on these speakers, and like my car is fucked up, but it's cool to hear it on something that it was like mixed on.
Yeah, totally.
And, there's a lot of cool things to reflect on in that one. I'm like, there's nothing I feel like I listen to it and I don't think, oh, I should have done that or I could have done that. Mm-hmm. It feels, it's a solid album.
Yeah,
I like it.
I agree 100%. I had a great time working with you guys on it. It was super rad to have you back in, you know, today to do fun. More fucking wacky shit.
The stuff we did today was fucking so different, but so fun, man.
Totally.
Like, so fun, man. We really got outside the box today. Really had a chance to fucking experiment. That was weird. What I want to say about this Hudu Akl album is that the idea of this album and the basic songs and the basic bare bones of the album, we all had pretty much conceptualized, you know, by the time the first album was on CD and out and shit. But it just took us so long to get it out, but then the album transformed over time, and now we got what we got. But we released it during the COVID time and shit. and it kind of flew under the radar, but not really. Like, to me, I think we did a great release. I'm not gonna like disclose the amount of money that we made off the album, but I didn't put really any money at all into PR or anything like that, and we made a pretty good grip of money off of selling the album just on Bandcamp, only digital albums. And so I'm thinking now. Just want to let you guys know, y'all are the first to hear on Jam Space Podcast that we're going to be putting some vinyl out for our album Hudu Akl, Eye for an Eye. We're putting all the Hudu Akl catalog on vinyl, and we even got some extra goodies for you guys coming on vinyl. So we're going to, I don't know if it's going to be like a re-release kind of format for Eye for an Eye, but we're definitely going to go on a run of shows to promote Eye for an Eye, you know, to support it. And then really kind of just like basically re-release it, but on physical format, you know, and push it. So that's what's going to happen in the future for us. Got a lot of new stuff on the rise too, so I want to thank you guys very much. Thanks, Angel. Thanks, Joseph.
My pleasure.
You guys check us out on Hudu Akl at bandcamp.com, or we're on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Jam Space Podcast. Joe, you got anywhere you want people to hit you up or anything?
Same thing. Facebook, Instagram, Switchblade Sound.
That's Joseph Asselin and Switchblade Sound, right?
Yep.
Angel, you got anything on the rise?
Just currently demoing a lot of material, so hopefully that will come to fruition soon.
Describe that material in 5 words.
Extremely different from each
Hudu Akl.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I can't seem to stick to one particular genre, so I figured just do it all.
I got you. Groovy, gothic, techno, pukey music.
There you go. You heard it here first.
All right, man. This is Jam Space Podcast. We are out.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, that was the Hudu Akl Eye for an Eye listening party with Joseph Asselin from Switchblade Sounds. Anyone in the Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe area looking to do some recording, I strongly recommend Joseph and his studio. He's very accommodating. It's a very comfortable space and very reasonably priced. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Jam Space Podcast. This is only our 2nd episode, but we've got tons of fun in store for 2021. As always, you can reach me at Zach Cry, ZACCRYE. Also, go to jamspacepodcast.com, click on the store link to check out any merch we got. We also have an extras page on there where we're going to be linking all kinds of fun stuff we might reference during the episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Jam Space with Zach Cry. Next week, we got Chris Beck with the Doom Tomb Podcast. See you then.